Cavite City, American Colonial Period. Control over the Cavite Puerto port was turned over to the Americans by Spain after the Treaty of Paris of 1898 at the turn of the 19th century. At the start of the American era, Cavite Puerto became the seat of the U.S. naval forces in the Philippines. It was redesigned to make way for modern ships and armaments. The ruinous historical structures like Fort Guadalupe were demolished, along with most of Fort San Felipe. Local government administration was under the renamed Presidentes Municipales with the direct supervision of the American Army officers, the first being Colonel Meade. The first Filipino Presidentes Municipales were appointed, Don Zacaria Fortich for Cavite Puerto, Don Francisco Basa for San Roque, Don Pedro Raqueño Bautista for Caridad, got front in the middle. In 1900, the Caviteños tasted their first election under the American regime. They elected in each pueblo or town, local officials called Presidente Municipal, Vicepresidente Municipal and a Consejo, council, composed of concejales, councilors. They elected Don Gregorio Basa as Presidente Municipal of the town now known as Cavite City. In 1901, the Philippine Commission approved the Municipal Code as the organic law of all local governments throughout the country. In its implementation in 1903, the three separate pueblos of Cavite Puerto, San Roque, La Caridad, were merged into one municipality, which was called the Municipality of Cavite. By virtue of a legislative act promulgated by the First Philippine Assembly, Cavite was again made the capital of the province. Subsequently, its territory was enlarged to include the district of San Antonio and the island of Corregidor. The municipality of Cavite functioned as a civil government whose officials consisted of a Presidente Municipal, a Vice Presidente Municipal and 10 concejales duly elected by the qualified voters of the municipality. In 1909, Executive Order Número 124, of Governor-General W. Cameron Forbes, declared the Act No. 1748 annexing Corregidor and the islands of Caballo, Fort Hughes, La Monja, El Fraile, Fort Drum, Santa Amalia, Carabao, Fort Frank, and Lemoines, as well as all waters and detached rocks surrounding them, to the municipality of Cavite. Under the Philippine Commonwealth, Assemblyman Manuel S. Rojas, grandfather of Mayor Bernardo Paredes, sponsored Commonwealth Act Número 547 creating Cavite as a chartered city. Upon approval into law on September 7, 1940, the executive function of the city was vested on an appointed city mayor who holds office at the pleasure of the President of the Philippine Commonwealth. Dreamland Cabaret, one of the popular attractions during the American era in Cavite Puerto. Dreamland Cabaret is a large dance hall catering the U.S. Navy personnel and locals of the city, performing live band in every night event. It was comparable to famous Santa Ana Cabaret of Manila. Many attendees came from Manila, just an hour boat rides provided by Yanco Ferry Boat. It was built in 1920s on the edge of Canacao Bay in Cavite City, now the present site of City Hall. The United States Naval Station San Le Point operated in Cavite City from 1901 a 1971. It was during those decades that the city was at its prime, most especially the numerous types of business in the city. From small to big businesses, everyone makes good profits. A lot of Caviteños also joined the U.S. Navy. Many retirees got dollar pensions after. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications to stay updated in our latest content.